You're watching Mirror 7 News. Stay informed, stay ahead for more news.
What a night of football it was in Barcelona. Paris Saint-Germain, the reigning European champions, managed to snatch a dramatic 2-1 victory against their historic rivals, Barcelona, in the second group stage match of the Champions League. And it wasn't just about the scoreline. It was the way it happened, with all the tension, surprises, and emotion that came with it. The evening had started with a familiar script. Barcelona, driven by the brilliance of young prodigy Lamine Yamal, came out flying. The Catalans pressed hard, forced PSG into mistakes, and were rewarded in the 19th minute when Ferran Torres found the back of the net. For a while, it looked like Paris might be overwhelmed. They were missing big names. Marquinhos, Ousmane Dembélé, Kvicha Kvaratskhelia, and Désiré Doué were all absent through injury. Yet, even with a reshuffled lineup, the French side refused to fold. The first spark came from a surprising source. Seny Mayulu, just 19 years old and starting in the Champions League for the very first time, stepped up to level the score in the 38th minute. His goal came after excellent work by Nuno Mendes, who was later named man of the match. That equalizer changed the mood. Suddenly, PSG looked more composed, more confident, and Barcelona started to lose some of their early control. As the second half unfolded, the match grew more chaotic. Both sides created chances, both defenses were tested, and the atmosphere in the Olympic Stadium of Montjuic grew more heated. Off the pitch, there had been ugly moments. PSG's team bus was reportedly pelted with projectiles before kickoff, and some Parisian fans suffered racist abuse in the stands. But inside the game, the young PSG squad showed remarkable composure. Then came the decisive blow. With the clock ticking into the final minute, it was Goncalo Ramos who delivered the moment of ecstasy for the traveling Parisians. A perfectly timed pass from Achraf Hakimi set him up, and Ramos made no mistake, coolly finishing to make it 2-1. The PSG bench erupted. The 600 away supporters exploded in joy, and even club president Nasser Al-Khelaifi was seen embracing Barcelona's Joan Laporta afterwards. A striking contrast to the tensions of past years. Luis Enrique, facing his former club, had taken bold choices. One of the biggest surprises was the start given to 17-year-old Ibrahim Mbaye, chosen for his energy and defensive work. Vitinha, who had been a doubt right until matchday, also played, while Warren Zaïre-Emery came in at the last moment after João Neves felt discomfort during warm-up. These decisions paid off, as Paris not only survived Barcelona's early storm, but also showed greater resilience and tactical maturity in the second half. In the end, the night belonged to PSG. The young squad proved it could rise to the occasion, even in the most hostile of environments. For Barcelona, the loss was a bitter reminder of how fine the margins can be at this level. But for Paris, this was more than just 3 points. It was a statement. Winning at Barcelona is never ordinary, and doing so with such a patched-up team felt like a defining moment early in their campaign. A European heavyweight fight had been promised, and it was delivered. And this time, it was PSG who walked away with the last word. Stay subscribed for more videos.